Sugar. It's everywhere. Not just in the obvious treats like candy, sodas, and cakes, but lurking in foods we might not suspect. Salad dressings, pasta sauces, yogurt, and even bread. While the sweet taste is undeniably tempting, the dangers of consuming too much sugar, especially hidden sugars, are more serious than many realize. Let's start with understanding what sugar does once it enters the body. When you eat sugar, it's quickly absorbed into your bloodstream, causing your blood glucose levels to spike. In response, your pancreas releases insulin to help shuttle that sugar into your cells for energy. This process is perfectly natural, but when it happens too often, and with too much sugar, your body can begin to suffer. One of the most immediate effects of excess sugar is energy instability. After the sugar rush comes the crash, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving even more sweets. But the real risks go far beyond temporary mood swings. Over time, consistently high sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. This means your cells stop responding properly to insulin, forcing your pancreas to work overtime, and ultimately leading to elevated blood sugar levels. The consequences don't stop there. Consuming too much sugar can have a profound impact on your heart. Studies show that people who eat high amounts of sugar are at a greater risk for heart disease, even if they're not overweight. Sugar increases levels of harmful fats in the blood, raises blood pressure, and promotes inflammation, all factors that can contribute to heart attacks and strokes. And then there's the issue of obesity. Sugar is calorie-dense but nutritionally empty, meaning it adds calories without providing any essential nutrients. The more hidden sugar you consume, the easier it is to gain weight, especially around the abdomen, (NEN). Excess weight brings its own set of health challenges: increased risk of joint problems, sleep apnea, and even certain cancers. But the dangers of sugar aren't limited to physical health. Your brain can also be affected. High sugar intake has been linked to increased risk of depression and anxiety. It interferes with the balance of neurotransmitters, which are responsible for mood regulation. So while that cookie might provide momentary comfort, the long-term impact could be less happiness, not more. The problem is amplified by the presence of hidden sugars. These are sugars added to foods during processing, often listed under names like sucrose, fructose, high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, maltose, or fruit juice concentrate. Because these sugars aren't always obvious on ingredient labels, it's easy to consume far more than recommended, sometimes without even realizing it. For example, a single serving of flavored yogurt can contain as much sugar as a candy bar. Granola bars, fruit juices, and even seemingly healthy breakfast cereals are often loaded with added sugars. When you add up all the hidden sources, it's not uncommon for people to exceed the recommended daily sugar limit, which is about 6 teaspoons for women and 9 for men, by several times. So, what can you do to protect yourself? The first step is awareness. Start reading nutrition labels carefully, paying close attention not just to the total sugars, but to the types of sugar listed in the ingredients. Choose whole foods over processed ones whenever possible, and opt for unsweetened versions of common staples like yogurt or nut butter. Cooking at home is another powerful way to control your sugar intake. When you prepare your own meals, you know exactly what's going into your food. Try flavoring dishes with spices, herbs, and natural sweetness from whole fruits instead of relying on added sugars. Cutting back on sugar may be challenging at first, but your taste buds will adjust, and your body will thank you. You'll enjoy more stable energy, a healthier weight, improved mood, and lower risk of chronic diseases. By being vigilant about hidden sugars and making smarter choices, you can take charge of your health, one bite at a time.